Hey everyone. Hey Sagittarius. Welcome to the month of December. We have a new moon coming up. I know that I skipped the full moon in Gemini that passed. I was under the weather and there was just, on top of that, I just got really busy with life. So we are back in it and we are going to speak about this upcoming new moon in Sagittarius on the 19th. Depending on where you are in the world, it may be possibly a day after or a day before the 19th. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Sagittarius, we are going to just kind of peek into what you guys might have been thinking about. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Please check your Rising and or Moon placements for deeper resonance. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into what you guys may have been thinking about. What kind of themes are coming out for you guys, okay? What kind of new beginnings you guys are thinking about. What your ancestors, what your deities, what your spirit guides, angels, whoever you see as a higher power. I'm also going to be tapping into their energy and to understand what they would like for you to focus on during this new moon phase coming up, okay? So let's jump into it, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, ancestors of light, messengers of light. What messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements for this new moon, December 19th? This is the last new moon, you guys. It's the last one for 2025. So we got, for those of you who do moon rituals of any kind, make this one count. Because next year in 2026, it is a year number 1, or you can also consider it a year number 10. And it's the year of the horse. I believe it's the fire horse, if I'm not mistaken, in Eastern astrology and horoscopes. So this is going to be a pretty big year. It's going to be a pretty big year for a lot of us out there. Okay, and I'm pretty excited for you guys, Sagittarius, because you guys are, the animal that really represents you guys is the horse. In other aspects of astrology, you're represented by the centaur. So I have a feeling that 2026 is going to be a big year for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see exactly what this new moon in your sign is speaking to you guys about, because I feel like there's going to be some very significant messages for you guys out there. And if there is any questions that I'm able to answer in this reading, I hope that my ancestors are able to answer that for you guys. Okay, so I'm just waiting for them to give me a card here, because usually when my ancestors take their time in choosing a card, that's usually a message that I've noticed that they just want whoever I'm reading for to slow down and to take their time making decisions. Okay, so if you're kind of feeling rushed in any way, this is not the time to rush at all. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. You guys received Trail Shelter, card number 12. Doubting a homestead's future. Okay. So some of you guys, Sagittarius, you guys have some doubts. This entire year, or even the past 6 months, may have been a bit challenging for you. The answers that you may be looking for, you just kind of feel like you haven't really gotten them just yet. You may feel that your future is looking a little bit bleak based on the way things look, but this can also talk about your home. So there are those of you, Sagittarius, you may have been really wanting to move. Some of you guys, you're tired of where you live. You're kind of bored of it. You really just you don't really like your neighborhood, or you're just bored of your neighborhood now. It's not what it was cracked up to be. Maybe you did move into a new home, and maybe there's some financial issues that you have experienced this year in 2025, and maybe you're looking for a loan for a home, like a home loan. Maybe you're having a hard time paying your mortgage. If this is you actually, you know, taking the steps to own your own home, maybe you want to buy land. And you just kind of have some doubts about it. Your expectations were not really met with the prayers that you have prayed, for the work that you've put in when it comes to your home. Okay? And whether you're in a relationship or not, whether you are a parent or not, your home is kind of your focus, and it's been your focus this entire year for some of you. But I also see, if this is not specifically about your home, this can definitely be about your body. Okay, this can be about your body. Do you feel at home in your body? Do you like the way your body looks, right? I always tell people, especially during Libra season of this year, or whenever Libra season comes around, sometimes we can, you know, Libra can help us kind of look at ourselves in the 3D and change some things. I don't see a problem with people changing their bodies. You know, if you have the money to do so, you have free will. Okay? So some of you guys, maybe you're looking at yourselves and you're just, you know, having a hard time with your body image, feeling at home when it comes to your family, your friends, a relationship of sorts, any type of relationship. There's a part of you, Sagittarius, that some of you guys are just really having some doubts and fears and some disappointments surrounding home, your root chakra, belonging. It's like you want to belong somewhere. You want to feel like you belong. You may feel like you're kind of just out of touch with what other people or your peers are doing. You may look at your family and feel, you know, they may be doing well with, you know, with their families or their finances or their home. And I just want you to know, Sagittarius, sometimes when we are so obsessed and focused on something that we don't have, there's just certain energies and certain parts of us that, you know, are just kind of misplaced. It's just not in the right place, in the right places. So challenge yourselves at this time, Sagittarius, and really look at, you know, are things really as bad as you think? Or, you know, is it just that you just need to practice some more patience? Because this year is a year number 9. 2025 is a year number 9. There's a lot of endings that needed to take place. So trying to start something fresh or start something new in a year number 9 can be challenging for some of you out there, because there are some things that pertain to your spirit, your soul, your emotions, your mental body, okay? And even your relationships to other people that could be blocking this transition into a better home life. Okay, some of you guys are really thinking about, like, I really want to move out of state, or I really want to move out of country. I really don't want to live here anymore. And others of you, again, this may not be about moving. This can just be about, you're in your home now, you enjoy your home, but there's some financial problems going on that is already kind of setting some doubts inside of your heart, inside of your mind, and some of you guys maybe are just second guessing some things. Some of you guys are second guessing a marriage or second guessing a relationship because of the way things look and problems that arise. Okay? So let me go ahead and pull another oracle message for you guys, Sagittarius. We're going to go ahead and see what kind of advice is being granted to you at this time to get through this hump here, this doubtful mindset here. Because whenever I see these cards of the homestead or shelter, it's like, I also see some of you guys, maybe you have found yourself in between homes. Maybe you're sleeping on someone's couch. Maybe you feel like, you know, I'm always just going to be on, you know, a wanderer. For those of you who are kind of in that predicament, maybe you feel, you know, I just want a place of my own. I don't, you know, maybe you live with a roommate and you're kind of thinking, I want my own place. I want my own space, right? I want to be able to do my own thing. Some of you guys, maybe you're sharing money with someone. You're sharing finances. There's like some type of domestic living situation, you know, with a partner or with a roommate, and you maybe feeling like, I just kind of want to do my own thing. I don't want people to police my money, or I don't want to share my money with anyone anymore. I've already been there, done that, right? So there's a lot that's coming up. Some of you guys, Sagittarius, maybe in the past, there's some past traumas that you're dealing with regarding homelessness and a lack of financial stability in your life, and you may be carrying that with you, and maybe you're kind of afraid that that's going to happen again. Let's see. Okay, so there are two cards that came out for you. One says, create an avalanche of appreciation. Okay. I love seeing that for you guys. And then we have, when you align your thoughts, words, and actions, magic happens. So remember, Sagittarius, there could be some mental blockages, some emotional blockages, okay, that is kind of keeping you from seeing the big picture of your soul's journey here. Does that make sense? Sorry, guys, I want you guys to be able to see your cards. Yeah, so I'm really getting here, Sagittarius. This is not, again, with Neptune. Neptune is also affecting us right now, okay? Neptune is doing some work in the skies, in the cosmos right now, okay? So just also bear that in mind. When it comes to Neptune's energy, sorry guys, I'm going to move these cards over here because I have some tarot cards to pull and I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. So I'm going to turn this around a little bit so you guys can see. But Neptune is doing some work. And Neptune has a lot to do with delusions, illusions, not being able to see the truth clearly, right? And so again, you may have felt like, no, this is what I wanted. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was going for. And then, you know, it just didn't really land the way you thought it was going to land, because maybe when you began this journey, you had rose-colored glasses on and you needed to really focus more on, on the truth. Focus more on the why. Like, why am I doing this? What am I distracting myself? Oh my gosh. So there is a card. It was on the back and I set it aside, but it was a card that was stuck at the bottom and I just flipped it over and it says, do a distraction dump. So yeah, you have three cards pretty much telling you, Sagittarius, that there are some distractions and some things that are keeping you from really being aware and seeing the truth of what is really going on in your soul. You may not be seeing the truth of what's really going on inside of you. You're just kind of looking outside of yourself like, oh, this doesn't look good, or I want this, I want that, without really understanding why you want it so badly. Some of you guys may be covering up some unhealed wounds, some traumas, once again, from your past. And you're hoping that if you can get your life together on the outside, that eventually the inside is going to be fixed. But that's just not going to happen that way, you guys. It's not going to happen that way. You have to get rid of those distractions, okay? You may think that, you know, some of you guys may be in a really good relationship with someone, but the way things look and you comparing, maybe some of you guys are comparing yourselves to somebody. Look within yourself. Look at your wounds, right? You've been, like, again, the trail shelter shows two people sitting down on a bench. They have their backpacks on. They've been walking and traveling for a very long time, and they're here to take a break. It's time to kind of take a break, Sagittarius, from these distractions. It's time for you to really look at your healing journey. Okay, let's pull some tarot really quickly. Let's see. Make a list, like, maybe not, if you don't have to, you don't necessarily have to make a list, but just kind of look within yourself, look at your life. What is distracting you from seeing the truth? What is distracting you from seeing your blessings? Who are you comparing yourself to? That's just so important, you guys. Sorry, my camera keeps on wanting to go the other way. We're trying to keep it straight. Okay, there we go. What are some things that you need to clean out of your life? Maybe you guys just need to do a garage sale, have a garage sale. Get rid of some things, okay? Maybe you need to go to therapy or talk to a therapist. Maybe have couples counseling, family counseling. There is just some things that have been misplaced in your life, in your relationships, and when it comes to your home. And I really don't see that it's as bad as you think it is. It's just that you've been on a long journey, you're tired, you're ready to see your flowers come in, you want to see your trophy, you're ready to put your crown on and to be blessed by your ancestors or blessed by the gods. And you're like, where is all my blessings? I've worked so hard for this. I've come a long way. But yes, Sagittarius, you have come a long way. And it says create an avalanche of appreciation. It says create. You have to look at what is working in your life, Sagittarius. No matter what things look like, you have, it's your time to look at, okay, what do I have that's actually working out? Who do I have in my life who loves me and cares about me and is honest with me all the time? Who is in my life who's there whenever I need them, anytime I need them? Focus on those people. You know, if there's someone who you really want to answer your phone calls, or you really want them to text you back, you want some answers, you're waiting for an email, what have you. If this is about a job and you're waiting, you know, continue to look, maybe look elsewhere, right? Don't just sit and wait for someone to answer. Continue to move forward. We have the Queen of Cups. This is love. This is the heart, the emotions. This is intuition. This is following your intuition, but also filling your cup up, not allowing your cup to go dry. And this is creation. The Queen of Cups is creation here. She is a part of creation. This is a spirit realm. Okay? This is feminine love. So some of you guys may have someone in your life, could be a friend, a family member, or a significant other who's a water sign, or they have water in their chart somewhere. But whoever this is, if this is a person in your life, this is someone who is very loving, very intuitive, but also very honest. We'll go ahead and clarify this in a moment. Okay. Some of you guys, you really feel stuck when it comes to taking care of yourself. You're not really, some of you guys, you may feel like you're not really good at taking care of yourselves on a deeper level. You know, some of you guys need to connect with this feminine energy. Then we have the Magician. There's that creation again, creating the life that you want, not waiting for it to just land in your lap. If you're having a bad day, this is a time to really talk to people who have this Queen of Cups energy here. Connect with people who have so much love in their heart for you that they are able to, you know, show you how beautiful life is, how beautiful your life is. It's the people in your life. It's, you know, and there, again, there may be a significant other or friend who is here to show you, like, Sagittarius, you have what it takes. Like, there's nothing wrong with you, but you also have some healing here. You have some emotional healing, some past traumas here, okay? Yes, okay, so my ancestors gave me the 8 of Wands, okay? And they also gave me the 10 of Pentacles. They gave you the 10 of Pentacles. So when it comes to your legacy, Sagittarius, you honestly don't have anything to worry about. With the 8 of Wands here, you are very fast-paced. You're a fast-moving sign. So you really struggle when things slow down. And Neptune is going to cause things to kind of slow down. Okay, Saturn is going to cause things to slow down. You're like, I want things to move faster. But at the same time, you see how all of these snakes are moving in multiple directions? It's kind of chaotic. Slow yourself down so that you can end the chaos in your mind. And some of you guys, maybe there's a lot of chaos in your life. I don't know. It really depends. Okay, I'm gonna put this here so you guys can. I'm running out of some space here. Sorry, you guys. But yeah, there could be, you know, with this 10 of Pentacles here, that's slow moving energy. This is someone who has worked very hard and has been very patient. Okay, this is not somebody who is expecting things to happen all at once. Okay. So just bear that in mind. Sorry that this is not set up properly, but stay curious, you guys. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. The 8 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Magician for Sagittarius, ancestors of light, messengers of light. We thank you. It's going to be okay, Sagittarius. Let's just slow down during this new moon in your sign. This is not the time to try to force anything to happen. Yes, it's the end of the year. You may have made some promises to yourself, like by the end, maybe in the beginning of 2025, you're like, by the end of 2025, I'm going to be at this point in my life. I'm going to have my own house, or I'm going to have this much money, or I'm going to be whatever, right? A, B, C, or D, right? But, you know, the gods have something else in mind, because they've been trying to show you what they've been trying to get you to focus on. Okay? And there's it's the spirit. It's your emotions, right? That's what they've been trying to get you to understand is, Sagittarius, heal your emotions. Sagittarius, heal your start healing your traumas. Right? Okay, we have the 3 of Wands. Yep, there's that fast-paced energy, but also this is the gods telling you, and your ancestors or your spirit guides, hey, my ancestors are telling me that you guys need to just wait for your ships to come in. Ground yourself. Your blessings are on the way. There's not much more you need to do. We have the Lovers card. Once again, this is about your relationships, but also making a decision, right? Making some conscious decisions when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your family, when it comes to friends that you bring into your life, right? Because the 5 of Cups here in the back of the deck is showing me here that you guys really do have some past wounds from relationships. Maybe there are some past abusive issues that you were dealing with. There's something here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers that's showing me that there is some balance in love and relationships, especially when it comes to your business relationships here, Sagittarius. So when it comes to your business relationship or your family or the legacy that you're trying to create for yourself, it's like there's something missing, and it's this love. It's this connection, really connecting to your soul here. Okay? Maybe some of you guys really need to connect with your family and heal from your family wounds. Some of you guys, this is romance. Okay? This is someone that some of you guys are wanting someone to come with you on this journey of long-term financial stability. having grandkids with them, having children with them, right? Getting a home and settling down with someone. However, again, you have the Knight of Wands clarifying the Magician's, so, I mean, I'm sorry, the Magician, no, yes, this is clarifying the Magician. The first card that came out for the Queen of Cups is the Five of Swords. So this is definitely some emotional turmoil here. Feeling defeated emotionally. Okay? But with this Knight of Wands, that's you. That's Sagittarius. This is clarifying the Magician. So this is showing me here, Sagittarius, that you have what it takes. You always have. But you're so fiery. Some of you guys have Sagittarius in your sun and rising sign. I'm getting that very strong for some of you. But it could be, you know, maybe you just have multiple placements of Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, not just your big three. But this is definitely somebody who knows what they want. They've been through so much, and they're tired of settling for less. But at the same time, Sagittarius, like these cards, these oracle messages said, create an avalanche of appreciation. Okay? It's time to think about what you already have. It's time to take a break. Okay? It's time to face your doubts and your fears and realize that these doubts and fears are, a lot of them are in your mind. Because the type of fire that's inside of you, it's very powerful. So there's no way that you're not going to get what you want. The only way that you won't get what you want, Sagittarius, is if you're obsessing over these doubts and fears. And if you're so powerful that you can block your own blessings. We block our own blessings, okay? Don't forget how powerful you are. You can either facilitate this change with money and abundance and prosperity, or you can block it for yourself, okay? Please, please remember that, you guys. Everything is going to be okay. You don't have anything to worry about, okay? So please remember that. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.